is going on, everybody? Bob29 back in the lounge yet again. Make sure to kick back, relax, and grab some snacks. I want to apologize. There were a few other prize walls that have already gone down, so I can't really address those now. But we do have a couple still left over, including the Barbers, Blades, Skill Plate prize wall. Obviously, don't waste your time on the tokens. I would suggest getting one of these plates. As for which one, that's a personal preference. For me, I could see the red one being pretty good on someone like Kevin Owens. I could see the purple one being pretty good for someone like Julius or Alexa Bliss. The blue one pretty good for Radical Revolutionary. There's a couple of them out there. I know a lot of people are going to say the green one for Zombie Taker. At least a lot of people in my circle. So there's someone out there for practically each one of these. The green one is also pretty good for, I think it's the Last Time Is Now Cena. So just make sure that you're picking up one of these for a character that you're going to plan to use, and not that you're planning on like kind of banking on it and hopefully getting one in the future or anything like that. Like, actually find someone that you want to use with this. For me, I think the Cena one is pretty solid of a choice. It means I don't have to use the Trap Anniversary skill plate on them. Purple one on Julius or on Alexa Bliss also means I don't have to use the Trap Anniversary on them. And the Trap Anniversary, obviously, very, very strong, but also very, very rare. There's not a bunch of those laying around. So that's going to be it for this prize wall, the Daily Madness prize wall. I'm not really going to bother with buying those types of things. Obviously, there's the May Madness Premium prize wall. You can get an earring ender, you can get some 6-star gold tokens. Obviously, I suggest getting the 6-star gold tokens, unless the 50 Austin shards are going to make it for you. So yeah, that's it for those two. And then we get on to the monthly prize wall. So the monthly prize wall, you might have noticed if you have the discount prize wall, there are some additional items on there. So this is the regular wall: Bubba, Sammy, Razor, Brett, D'Lo, Thrasher. And then when you go down here, you're going to notice none of those characters here. We actually have more. So we have Last Time Is Now Cena, Tori, Powerhouse Austin, CM Punk, Trish, OTC, TNM Taker, Queen Nia Jax, and then those 6 that I mentioned before. For me, I went with the Nia Jax shards because that helped me recruit her, and I got to utilize her earlier on in this week 4 event that gave me a bunch more Armory loot coins. So for me, this is a pretty solid wall compared to most MLC prize walls. Get the shards of the characters that you don't have. This is a prime example of what I did and why I did it. Outside of that, something to note, the monthly now has these new types of straps. So the prize wall has attitude. The Armory wall has other eras on it, which I'll go over that in a minute here. But this, you'll see, it is just a 4-star attitude. There's no class, and it's just if you want a gem damage or if you want a move damage. So it's 130, 150, but there's no class on them. So for me, I would be, kicking myself if I didn't take some of these no-class straps that are guaranteed eras. Outside of that, I mean, yeah, shards for characters. I haven't even bothered with the weekly Evo packs. They're just not worth it. Token packs, for me, not worth it. For a lot of you out there, you might be missing a lot of tokens, and I've seen a lot of players commenting that they don't have enough tokens to take people up, so that is what it is. There's some coins and tokens, some TP and tokens. That's more the cleanup crew stuff. I did buy the Evo tokens for Disciple on week 1 because that helped me get them to 5-star, which gave me almost the whole month of additional bonuses. But that's pretty much it. Everything else here is kind of cleanup crew stuff. So for me, I'm most likely going to be getting a few of these guys at the top of the gem and move damage straps. None of the shards, worth it. None of the token packs, worth it. None of the coins or TP, not really worth it. And yeah, I mean, this is just cleanup crew stuff. So, like, I'm not really stressing over any of this. I think not like a little bit, but probably all of my prize wall will be going towards these straps, just so that I can have everything straps, right? And yeah, this is your regular wall comparatively. You'll see it's much smaller in terms of the availability of items here. But that's it for your MLC prize wall. And then we're going to move on to our Armory prize wall. So the Armory, as you can tell, I have not spent any Armory loot coins all month. Why is that? Because the Armory prize wall is actually very good this month, in my opinion. So I want to get this Nurse Steve gear for Trickster Austin. Really like the way it looks. Really like how strong it makes him. He's going to be fantastic for boss battle. Was great for this past boss battle, for those of you that have him and wanted to use him. The Tier 6 Fury 3 bundle is horrible. The Shards for Cena, it's okay if that's going to recruit him for you, but way too overpriced in my book. And then we have the wall. So the actual wall has the Red Razor gear. That's okay. It's not worth it. The Eyes of Judgment, pretty good, especially if you don't have one. I am fine. I have one, so I'm not concerned about getting more. The Dirty Deeds, that is a horrible price tag for a very mediocre plate. Not worth it. And then we have guaranteed 6 silver posters. So if you don't have Bubba or Sammy or Tori or Razor, like, this is a place you can get them. It's not bad. And then also Austin and OTC and TNM Taker Shards. Again, a lot of shards that might recruit you a new character if you haven't gone that route already. Now, outside of that, they have so this is the 150 strap, the standard 150, that you got to roll both your class and your era. No Hall of Fame, no promoter. And it's a guaranteed 150. However, this is where things get awesome, because just like we were talking about in the monthly prize wall, there's no class on these straps, and it's a 100, 130, 150. So I will, once I'm done doing all my victory tours and my monthly tours and all that stuff, is when I'm going to be purchasing my straps here. So the Austin gear for me is 300K. These straps are 84,000 a piece. So that's going to be a grand whopping total of 84 and 84, so 168 plus the 300, so 468,000. So I'm pretty close to that amount in terms of being able to get the gear in 2 of these classless straps. There's no point in me wasting it on the Attitude one when those are on the month-long prize walls, but a new gen one isn't too shabby. A legend one isn't too shabby. They have Reality, PG, and RA down here as well. For me, I'm definitely going to get a modern one, and I'm leaning between new gen or legend because those have much more uses out of them. As for who that'll be, I'm not really 100% sure. I'm going to have to check my own account and see, who I've got 150s for and if it even makes sense to get one or the other. But that'll be my deciding factor. So that is it for that prize wall. Apologies again for missing out on the Pacific Power prize wall eval. There really wasn't any time for me, and my software has just not been very friendly to me lately. But I figured, let's get a few of these done. So we got the Daily Madness, we got the MLC one, we squeezed in the premium one while we're at it, and we talked about the Armory one. There's going to be another video coming out shortly on the weekend, the Visceral Ministry prize wall. So stay tuned for that one, because there's some good stuff on that prize wall too. But anyway, that's going to be it for this one. Short and sweet and to the point for a prize wall eval from yours truly. If you like the video, make sure to like the video. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all of the additional content that I continue to post out there. Share with all your friends that want to know what they might need to do with both prize walls for the Barber Blades today or on the entire MLC, maybe the Armory coins. Who knows? Share with all your friends. And leave some comments below. What is it that you got out of the prize walls? What Barber Blades did you go with? What did you get off the MLC wall? Did you recruit anybody new? What about the Armory wall? Did you get anything nice out of that? Or did you just go for Armory loot coin spend the entire month, which I know a lot of players did? But anyway, that's going to be it for this one. So until next time, y'all, have a good one.